What would you like to see changed in the Breath of the Wild sequel? Well, I've done a lot of speculation about the Breath of the Wild sequel. I kind of had, a pretty big laundry list of features that I would like, but... I won't give you the full story like I did in previous streams, wherever that is. I mean, good luck finding it. You know, you've got to search probably like 3 or 4 months of streams to find that, but... The main things, obviously dungeons. More item progression. I like the open world, like, anything is open, every place is available. Nature of Breath of the Wild. But... do that now with more Zelda traditional elements, without it becoming a traditional Zelda game, and I'd be pretty happy. Yeah, a couple dungeons that are, like, good, and, you know, really well thought out. Like, stuff like the hook shot. Weapon durability needs to be addressed. I didn't mind it so much because I knew that switching weapons was the goal, and I was fine to switch weapons. But it definitely got annoying, and there were some weapons that I wanted to keep that I would just never use because I was afraid they were gonna break. So, how about this? How about every weapon can be repaired? So if you really like a weapon, it just can't be used until you get it fixed. Dipshit. Shrines are fine, but I think they need to be more spread out and a little bit more, Breath of the Wild used them as a bit of a crutch because it was just all shrines all the time. But I enjoyed them. I liked them, but I think now with items you can have different approaches to shrines. Stronger emphasis on narrative, which I get why Breath of the Wild had such a very simple narrative. It was like more flashbacks. And again, it really worked for the open world, like, do anything, defeat Ganon immediately storyline. But, I mean, yeah, the narrative needs to be improved. The enemy types definitely left a lot to be desired, because it was just, like, the same couple enemies over and over and over again. Maybe give Zelda more to do, which seems like is already being addressed. Oh, and Master Mode, or Hero Mode, or whatever the fuck it is. Regenerating enemy health was not... It was just more hits, and then hopefully they don't regenerate. Like, it wasn't a great edit difficulty mode. I did not want to replay the game like that. It just was longer and more tedious. You know, 900 Koroks. I'm okay with Koroks. I loved the Koroks thing. I like that everywhere were these little challenges, and you had to search every nook and cranny to find something. And whether it be a Korok or something else, that's great. And I like the Korok rewards, but it reached a point of... I guess it became kind of a chore, and then you just end up getting shit. You're not supposed to get them all. I know that. I still feel like... I'd be happy with a little bit more... of a reward for that. Yeah, that's a minor thing. I mean, if anything Breath of the Wild did right was... I loved how there was so much stuff to do. Shield surfing was cool, like, the world felt... The world felt pretty alive to me. More of that would be nice. So yeah, the main stuff, of course, is dungeons, some changes to the weapons and enemies, items, and maybe some more tunes, if I had to really, like, dig deep and nitpick. I liked the way the music was approached in Breath of the Wild, and it made a lot of sense to me that it would be so sparse. Especially if you're going through a world, you don't want to hear the same fucking 2 minutes of the Hyrule theme over and over and over and over again. Some do. Maybe give you an option. It's a weird option. Zelda overworld theme on, sparse, piano notes. What if the soundtrack was randomized? Yeah, from like a pool of music that could be, like, chosen from? Sure. I mean, again, minor nitpick. I like the music in Breath of the Wild, I just didn't think there was a lot of it.